Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I will be whining a little bit, but I have to, because this is an issue that I faced in the United States of America on multiple occasions. And it's an idiotic way of doing business and interacting with people, I think. But it happened to me before, and I'm not sure exactly why this is the case. What happened? You have to provide a business with some documentation in order to, receive something, in order to achieve a goal. And you provide the documentation they say you need to provide. Form A, Form B, Form C, and Form D. You provide all the forms that they request of you to get what you want to get. You provide those forms, and then you wait. And they say, in 5 days, we're going to make a decision, we're going to let you know. And in 5 days, nobody calls you. That's very uncommon in the United States because they're usually very, very accurate in calling you back if they said they will, per policy and all that. So then you call, you listen to the robot talking to you, automatic messaging, blah, blah, blah. And eventually after, you waste some of your time, you get to speak with a human being, you think. And the human being tells you that your request was denied, or, we couldn't process your request. And obviously, you couldn't. Can you tell me why, so I can provide you? Because I think I provide you with the 4 forms I was supposed to. And the person over there doesn't know squat. And says, no, let me speak with the other department. Or transfer you, if you're lucky, transfer you to other department. You speak with another supposedly human being on the other end, and they explain that your request could not be processed. But you would like to know basically, okay, if it can't, someone made a decision because someone found a mistake or something that prevents my request to be processed. That thing, I want to know it. Why? So I can go and provide you with that. Solve the problem. They will not tell you that. They say, well, it can be processed, we don't know. And you go in circles, and it's hard to get to speak with a human being. You know what I mean? And then you go in circles, and then you waste months, maybe, in my case, months, to figure out what the hell these guys needed when you provide them with the 4 forms that they requested. Pam, pam, pam. They told you that. You showed up, you gave it to them, they looked over it when they took the papers. They looked over, yes, you're good to go. And then nothing happened. So I would like to know, this is the issue. Why these guys don't tell you, well, you didn't provide this application or this form or this document, or the document is not signed over there, or the date is missing, or the date is wrong, or something. They don't tell you. It's like I have to go back and think what? I exhausted my resources, which is 4. I gave you the 4. I don't know. So now I'm going to spend time maybe to try to figure things out. What did I do that these guys are not able to accomplish whatever I'm doing with them? Instead of them, they have the information because they know why my application or whatever it is was not accepted, was denied, or was postponed, or it was frozen. That information, if someone would tell me that information and say, Gigi, you see on the document number 4, it's written over there that you got something wrong. You need to bring another document, a new document, something. You have to issue that thing. Thank you very much. Go get it, bring it back, and problem solved. No, they don't tell you. Now, why don't they tell you? I don't understand this. It happened to me in my, I don't want to say business career or whatever. It happened to me in my endeavors many times. What is this? They don't tell you what it is. Why don't they tell you? What's so hard? Give me the person. And usually when they denied something, they write some comments. At least where I worked in many departments, you have to provide over there as an employee Okay, case number 32, blah, blah, blah. This is why it was denied, because blah, 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 blah. And someone would be able to access that and know why. And you have to know who wrote that, who analyzed it, who assessed your processed your documentation. And based on that, you should be able, or the person you speak to direct you towards that person or to someone who has the authority to give you the information, since it's your case. Hey, you missed this. No. And you have to fuck around for months to figure it out. It's just one frustration. To figure out what happened instead of them just telling you. Because they know. Otherwise, why did they deny it? They denied it based on something that was missing or something was wrong. I want that information. I found this in my job, and they said the same. Oh, that's incorrect. You should go back and do what? I'm not in school anymore. You tell me what's wrong. Which one is it? Help me with that. And here is it's not like I'm your subordinate or anything. We're supposedly in business. I do this, you do this, you provide me service, I provide you this. I give you money because you're employed through my tax payments. I mean, really, it's just frustrating. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's someone is a child and you beat the child, or you ground the child, or you do something to your child and say go to your room and how do you call it? Clean your room, and you're grounded for about 2 days. And the child asks you why, and you say, wait, you think about it. Well, do you think the child is going to start? What did I do wrong? You have to tell what the kid did wrong so he can change his behavior. Let him think. He might be thinking that he did something wrong when actually he did something right. It's like, for instance, with YouTube. When YouTube sanctions you or us with your channel, they give you, it's a channel, it's a whatever, community guidelines violation. And they tell you something general. They say, I don't know, you had this kind of speech. What exactly did I say? That speech violated the community guidelines, and I'm not in the community, it seems like, because they made the rules and they decide if I'm a part of a community, shouldn't I have a say? No, they say you violated this. Promotion of, and they give you they have about 4 or 5 categories, and it's so wide that if you look at your videos that you made, you don't know what you said. And then you start censoring yourself, because then maybe it was that, maybe it was that, maybe it was that, maybe it was that, and maybe it's none of them, but you don't know. And you're going to censor yourself, and next time you're going to use whatever you didn't think it was violating the community guidelines. And you're going to do the same thing again and again, they're going to tell you. And you're going to think, what the hell did I do again? It's not like that. You tell the person what he did wrong and where, so he can learn, he can adjust. Otherwise, and here it's not like you're my boss. It's a business contract between me and you. You're an institution, governmental institutions, mind you, that you have to fucking do, follow your policy. What did I do? And just go, and you have time, and you waste time and anger and all this for these guys. I think that's, what the main thing is, it is, how do you call that? Not professionalism, lack of. It is incompetence. The people who work even so easy jobs are incompetent. That's one. The other one, they're cowards. They're afraid to take responsibility for their actions. And I think the system is so, as I know it, so strict that if they're afraid that if the left doesn't know what the right does, they are next to one another in their cubicles, and they will not communicate because they don't even know the guy next to him in the cubicle is the guy that knows about it. They don't know one another. It's so, and they can't access. They can't communicate. It's so unbelievable. They don't even know who to talk to. That's incompetence over there. And it's not ill will. It's not something that they do it, oh, we're going to screw Emil up. No, it's something else. What the hell could be? More than I said, I just came with a few ideas, but what could it be? I don't know, I'm very irritated with this issue, and the problem is they owe me something. That's the problem. They owe me something. And they don't want to give it to me as I should have it. Anyway, so just a little bit of frustration here, to say the least. Thank you very much from being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.